Congratulations, young man. How do you feel?
Great.
Jordan, what does it mean to you to be playing in an offense with Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, T.J. Hawkinson, a very important offense in Minnesota?
It just means a lot. It's an explosive offense, put up a lot of points. Their receivers move around a lot. Great quarterback, and the receivers run a lot of different routes.
What would you like the Vikings fans to know about you?
And I'm coming in there to put up a lot of points for y'all, score a lot of touchdowns.
Jordan, 4 DB players were drafted in the first round. How does it feel to put on promote?
It feel good just to show everybody that there's talent out there, and there's still some more.
Minnesota's been known for wide receiver talent throughout the last many years. How do you want to identify yourself going forward?
I just want to show them that I could be a part of that great receiver legacy that they already got.
Jordan, first and foremost, fight on. There
Fight
were
on.
545 players before you drafted from USC. What is it about USC that makes it such a rich proving ground for NFL talent?
Just the culture and the way we work every single day. We come in every day, wake up early in the morning, and put that work in before everybody else.
Jordan, you go from playing with Caleb, now you're going to be playing with Kurt. What's the thing that you learned with playing with Caleb that you can carry over to the NFL with Kirk Cousins?
Just learning every position and learning what everybody do so I could have a better understanding of what I'm supposed to do. And then just coming in every single day with the same attitude and staying hungry.
Jordan, what does it mean to you to be a wide receiver for the Minnesota Vikings, the same team that had Randy Moss when he was in his prime and now Justin Jefferson gone too?
Right. It just means a lot, They do a good job with picking receivers, and then the fact that they pick me, it just shows me how much I mean to them.
Mr. Addison, as a Golden Bear and former member of the Alumni Association Board, I'm glad to see you're going on to a better place because you've given us a lot of headaches. That said, what are you going to miss about playing the rest of the organizations in our great Pac-12?
The thing that I'm gonna miss the most is just the friendships and all the relationships that I built at that university.
How excited are you to be joining a pretty historic division in the NFC North with the Bears, Packers, Lions, and now the Vikings?
Very excited. I know it's gonna be a lot of competition, but when the pressure on, that's when I rise the most. So I'm just looking forward to get out there and go to work.
How excited are you to play with Justin Jefferson?
Real excited. That's a great receiver, a receiver that I watched coming out of college, and I'm just trying to add some of his tools to mine and see how much better I can get.
Jordan,
the Vikings fantasy football?
What's that?
Do you play fantasy football?
No, sir.
Are you going to?
No, sir.
Do you think you could be a relevant fantasy football receiver?
Yes, sir.
Jordan, you see yourself competing for the wide receiver 2 position with Minnesota?
You said the wide receiver too? I'm just excited to get in the room, learn the playbook, learn from great receivers that's already in that room.
Jordan, the Vikings have a very strong culture. What do you think you can bring to that culture?
A lot of excitement.
Jordan, with Adam Thielen gone, how do you feel you can fill the void for those targets?
One more time.
How do you feel you can fill the void of Adam Thielen being gone from the Vikings?
Just whatever they put on my plate, I'm gonna make sure I clean it. They already got
So what's
the
your
piece.
favorite food then?
Spaghetti.
Jordan, the NFC North is going through a lot of changes right now, and the Vikings have a strong chance at contending for a championship in that division. What do you think you can bring to help them win one this year and going forward?
Just take a little bit off of Justin Jefferson. It's going to be a lot of people keying on him with all the success that he already has had. So just me coming in and just learning the playbook, being a great teammate, and then every time Kirk throw the ball my way, I'm going to make sure I catch it.
Have you had a chance to mentally think about leaving the Pac-12 and you about to go to Minnesota where it's cold?
I mean, I'm from the coast, so that ain't nothing to me. East Coast.
What's the message behind your free 3 chain?
And they're going to.
So I came up with it in camp. So in football and camp, in college, they lock us away in some hotels. So we can't even leave the facility. We right there by the hotel. So I came up with the free 3 because we was kind of locked away.
So what does being a great teammate mean to you?
Just being trustworthy, know that they can depend on me.
What aspect do you bring to the wide receiver position that other wide receivers don't have?
I'll say my natural hands and then the separation that I create in all my routes.
What does being a Viking mean to you?
Being a Viking means a lot. Their tradition and their history with all their great receivers, and I just want to be a part of that.
Jordan, did you expect to be drafted by the Vikings, or were there any teams that you were expecting to be drafted by today?
Once I was still around and they was the next pick, they told me that they was gonna grab me, so I just kept checking my phone every second, waiting on that call, and I got it. And I'm so thankful that I got it.
Jordan, Chris, the Vikings have a great history of receivers. You had Moss and Carter, and you had Diggs and Thielen. Now it's you and Jettis. Like, how does that feel, man, coming into this, like you said, coming into this and being trustworthy, being that hands guy, but also bringing that flair that you bring on the field?
I'm just gonna make sure I come in there with the energy that they looking for, that swag, and then I'm gonna make sure I back everything I say.
Jordan, what things that you learned in college, at Pittsburgh and at SC, that you can carry over to the NFL that will make you successful?
Being early to everything, not missing no meals.
Jordan, welcome to Minnesota.
Did you get a chance to talk to Coach Connell on the phone, and how excited you learned his offense? He's had a lot of success last week.
Super excited. Like I said, they move their receivers around a lot, so it's hard to key on one and box one in because they always move around X, Y, Z, and then they run every route in the route tree. So as a receiver, that's something that I'm really looking forward to.
Jordan, what do you have to say to the fans of the Vikings?
Skull. Let's go.
Two more questions. Do you think playing in the dome will enhance your game?
I could play in the dome, outside. We played in the street. It don't matter where I'm playing at. It's football.
Jordan, have you had a chance to sit with yourself and realize you're a professional player in the National Football League?
No, I haven't had a chance to do that, but I'm gonna do that right after this.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.